I'm so sorry. I did tell them we'd be down in just a minute, but foxes, man, you know. Listen, thank you so much for stepping in like this. At such short notice, I know. But it's nice to have a plus one. It's not every day one gets invited to the GFY. The GFY. That's what we're going to. I didn't say, oh no, the GFY is the big spiritual event of the season. Come on, it's where all the fox spirits go to have a good time. It's practically New Year for them. GFY, go fox yourself, what else? Back in the day, it was called The Fox and the Sound, and it was a more boring affair. Up until 2006, when the management sort of changed around, they made it more grungy, made it better, in my opinion. They celebrated the mating season this time of the year. January to February is a little bit earlier this year. I'm still not completely recovered from New Year. And I know that you said that you wanted to step out of yourself this year. Get back into the social scene. And I thought, hey, what better opportunity than in a room full of spiritual entities who really couldn't give a crap about what you look like or who you are. They just see humans stink, right? Right. Anyway, it's strictly a red tie occasion, hence this. And you gave me some details. You're sure this is the look you want to go for? Only, yeah, it's a red tie thing. It's pretty official, but you don't need to go the whole hog. Alright. Well, fair enough. I've got the equipment here, and I've got the tie you asked for as well. God knows why. You want me to double knot, or we're going for the whole? Alright, okay. And we'll leave it loose, I'm taking it, yeah? I'm gonna leave this thing loose. It's a little bit garish if you ask me. Alright, just bend your neck. Bend forward for me. Thank you. It's wrapped up. How did this all come about? Oh, yeah, well, the invites are a rare enough thing. It happened in the funniest way. Do you remember Rocky? Yeah, Rocky, the little fox guy, my newest, little spiritual guide who I've been calling on recently. Well, I met him back in September, it would be now. And it was just by chance, you know, I was just out walking the dog. And then this little guy comes following me out of nowhere. Just tie this up. I've never been good at doing ties. He comes following me out of nowhere. And I know you're not supposed to do it, but okay, I threw the guy a gravy bone just thinking it was a little fox who was just tagging along. And then we parted ways, and that was the end of it. Until the next day. And the next day. Not the next day after that, because that was a Saturday, and I guess he had to be somewhere, but the day after that. And here we are, like 4 or 5 months on, and he's tagging along another about 2 or 3 or 4 of these different foxes, and you can't see shit because it's dark. You can tell that they're there, rustling in the undergrowth. The dog's nonplussed. But a couple days ago, again, quite out of nowhere, I give him this little dog treat. And then he just spits out these 2 little invitations just at my feet. Just these neat, pure gold invitations to this big soiree that they like to throw, these fox spirits. And that's when it clocked that maybe he was something more. So yeah, I'll be calling on him more and more. Fox spirits are more of a thing in Japan, the whole kitsune arrangement, but apparently it's spreading over here, so why not? Why not without calling the fox energies? Anyhow, he himself can't go because he is on call, as these spirits so often are. Hence another invitation, and I'll give this to you now, just for, keep this safe, alright? This is what you use on the door to get in. It's also your key card for the hotel room. Here. It's a neat little thing, huh? Pure dwarven gold. So I'm led to believe. Yeah, the key card for the hotel. The venue? Oh, the venue. No, it's not under... Well, technically, yes, it is underground. There we go. It is underground. It's in the basement of the Dole Tree up by the airport. That's where the juiciest vermin are. I'm kidding, of course. No, it's fully catered for, this whole thing, by Foxgang Puck. He's a little bit more eclectic than Wolfgang Puck. You'll see for yourself. It's gonna be a real fun one. There you go. A little Avril Lavigne tie there. You want to go for the rest of the look as well? Proper, like, old school MTV. Oh, great, they're gonna love that. They're gonna love that. Now I'm really gonna have to apologize here, because this is not my area of expertise, you know. But I really want to be gentle with your skin. I know how pale you can be. That's alright. So we're just gonna go smooth, okay, first here. I have nothing fancy to apply it with, but my hands are completely clean, I promise you. Just look up for me. Just got a little primer. Why you're bothering with so much makeup, I have no idea. You do know they don't really give it, Jesus, they've already infiltrated the house. Gee. We've got to be quick about this, okay? Let me just do this. Just apply it gently. It's the thing about fox spirits, patience really isn't their strong point. But you know, going into this new year, they say it's the year of the snake. I'm not really feeling the snake. I've always believed you should act on the zodiac of your own temperament. My temperament right now is thoroughly with the foxes. You got all these young ones now staking their claim, marking their territory, having babies and what have you, thinking of the future, just establishing themselves. The older ones are fading away. Oof. But they still know how to have fun. They still know how to have a good time. Foxes are always playful, and they're always so adaptable. Always so adaptable. You see, I admire you in a lot of ways, because you make New Year's resolutions. I've only had the same one for years and years now. What's mine? Oh, you know mine. Same one as always. This year, no matter my circumstances, I will play the game a little more according to my own rules. But you actually go out and try to improve yourself. It's been a while since you last went to a party, I know. It's been a while since you entered the social scene. It's hard getting back into the habit of seeing people after a long period of time. I wish I could be like you and just get out of my funk. We don't have a brush, we have something a little bit more adept for this, okay? For the foundation. Just gonna roll this. Ready? Okay, good. Just stay still. Just stay still for me. Again, I'm not sure of this look, but you know, it's growing on me. It is growing on me. But like I was saying, yeah, this whole New Year's thing is lost to me. I like these festivals. The festival thing is far more secular. I like working in cycles. They don't end. New Year's is always a time of ending. You look back with regret, you look forward with trepidation. It's just leaves a bad taste, like a really bad hangover for a few days, and then you learn to live with it. I shouldn't say I had a bad New Year's. I had a really good New Year's. I mixed my famous margaritas. Thank you very much. Although we didn't have any limes this year, so I cannot just swirl the lime juice into this little cotton pad and do the rim. And still managed to do my salted rim. You always need a salted rim in a margarita. Do they serve booze with this thing? Yes, they do. But it's on a whole different etheric plane, honey. You might want to just go gentle with it. Just go gentle, gentle, gentle with it. And we are talking about fox spirits here, okay? They aren't actual foxes. They can take on a multitude of forms, and I know how you get led astray by people, especially the attractive ones. I know you've gotten yourself in some situations in the past, but don't worry, I'll be looking out for you. I'll be looking out for you. Just handle yourself with grace, as ever. I don't want to apply this too thickly, you know. You're already rather pale. They like the pale complexions. Makes them think you're half dead. And we don't want to infringe on that. Of course, if you drink too much, then you're going to appear all rosy, and, well, they kind of like that too, because they're already rather red and rosy. So you can lose, just don't cover it up with too much of this stuff. Okay. We're doing a good job here. I think I'm doing a good job here. Let's see. I'm doing a good job, I'm sure. I guess I should thank you for going to all this effort. On my part, I would have hated to turn up to this thing alone. Myself, I'm not that great at parties, especially when they're so far out of town. Thank Christ it's not people. Foxes I can handle, but people move. Okay, how are we looking so far? Yeah? Good? Good. Fine. Head back again. We've got our Barry M super soft crayon. This takes me back. Eyes wide, wide as a fox's. Gonna do this gently. Just gonna take my pinky, just gonna lean it against your cheek. Just gonna do this almost medically. You gotta be the real belle of the ball with this getup, you know. know you were involved for a little while with the whole Reiki scene, the whole spiritual guides and crystals and incense and whatnot. What happened to you with that? Oh, you're still involved, huh? Just went a different path. Oh, what do you mean by that? Oh, wow. Oh, you went the whole hog. You went the exorcism route? Well, I suppose it does fit your personality. You always were curious in the more deeper, darker sides of things. Other one, just, I shouldn't do it left-handed, just forgive my thing in your eye. So what led you into that? You got a taste for it after your first exorcism? Okay. Interesting. I've never had a taste for it myself, you know, it's grim work. It's very grim work. Just look at me here, look at me. Very sad work also. I wouldn't like to lose any of my familiars or spirits. Oh, you're just stuck to the malevolent ones? Okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. But you have? Oh, right. So you've conscripted some yourself. Well, that's... How many? 30. Wow. Well, you know, these are spirits. They're not Pokemon. Okay, I can roll with it. I can roll with it, just so long as they don't turn up tonight, okay? You're not just going with me just so you can forcibly conscript all these different fox spirits into your service, are you? No, of course not. Only Luke is starting to look a little bit savage, and I'm... Okay, alright. I trust you completely. There we go. Lovely. Jesus, they're really calling now, aren't they? Alright. Well, you're looking great and good to go. I'm just gonna get spruced up very quickly. So just sit still and don't go, you know, planning talismans everywhere and your magic circle and getting them all making contracts with you. I'd really just enjoy yourself tonight, okay? I'm really gonna try to. I'm trying my best to look forward to this year, but it's gonna be a whole year of changes. The car is pretty much at the end of its life. There's a lot of buildings going up where I live. There's a lot of changes going on that don't quite sit comfortably with me. But the thing I love about foxes is how adaptable they are. You can throw whatever shit you want at them and they'll just bend to it. They can live out of the garbage, or they can feast on the richest desserts. It's quite wonderful. And all through it, we'll have a good time. Tonight might be the last time in a little while I really get to enjoy myself. And I'm glad to be sharing it with you. So, come on. Let's go paint the town red. How long does it take to get to the Doubletree from here? I wonder what transport they'll lined up. We shouldn't worry about this. Let's go have a good time. No spooky business. You're looking great. I will look great. Let's go own this thing.